के बाद यहाँ के लोगों को, खासतौर से जो पूर्वांचल के लोग हैं, उनको यहाँ पे आके मैच देखने का मौका मिलेगा। और यहाँ पे जो लोकल जो क्रिकेट के जो दीवाने, लोकल जो खिलाड़ी है, उनको भी यहाँ पे अपने आप को आगे बढ़ने का एक मौका मिलेगा। तो बहुत बड़ी सौगात है एक तरह से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की यहाँ पे आए हैं। आप देख सकते हैं लोगों में किस तरीके का जुनून है, बड़े गर्म जोशी के साथ प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का स्वागत किया जा रहा है। और ये मोदी पूर्ण से
जी बिल्कुल, सीधी तस्वीरें फिलहाल हम अपने दर्शकों को दिखा रहे हैं। तापस दोबारा आपके साथ जुड़ेंगे और अपडेट्स के लिए, और कैसे पूरा गर्मजोशी के साथ जो स्वागत है वो यहाँ प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का किया जा रहा है। विश्व के सबसे लोकप्रिय नेता
road show that's being held right now in Varanasi. That's the parliamentary constituency of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. The Prime Minister is in his constituency. Now the plan is as follows. The Prime Minister is to lay the foundation stone of the International Cricket Stadium in Banaras today. A series of other projects also that he is going to launch. And this comes at a time also when the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has indeed said the visit is a golden chapter in Kashi. Also sharing the itinerary of the Prime Minister, talking about the fact that he is going to be dedicating projects worth around 1,500 crores to his parliamentary constituency of Varanasi. First of all, the International Cricket Stadium costing 451 crores. Also, on your screens, a sea of supporters, residents of Kashi, welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. Abhishek is getting asked more details on that story. This is in fact the parliamentary constituency of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he is dedicating projects, Abhishek, worth 1,500 crores to Banaras today.
It's a very big day as far as Kashi and Varanasi is concerned. Not only for the fact that how Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as a member of Parliament from this constituency, is present here for 6 hours, he is going to give away very important 2 projects. One of them is International Cricket Stadium, which is going to be, launched today. The foundation stone will be laid today in the presence of the international cricket stars of India. And it is a very good, big project worth rupees 450 crores and is expected within the next 3 years to be built. At the same time, if I talk about the other scheme, which is the inauguration of the Atal Residential, which are going to be a very important milestone, providing a quality education for the poor students and the people, and at the same time providing them with the high-tech, education facility. That is also will be launched today at the Ruzar Convention Center. And moreover, Prime Minister's presence in Varanasi has also become important because of the recent development of the Women Reservation Bill, which has been passed positively in both the houses. And today, the women in Kashi are going to welcome him, honor him for this gesture, and that is why today Kashi looks excited for the presence of Prime Minister Modi in his home constituency, and at the same time he is going to give away projects and schemes worth rupees 1,565 crore, and that is why a lot of excitement in the Kashi Nagari today, be it the children and also the women who are excited to honor him for the Nari Shakti bill, which has been passed from both the houses, and now looking at today's his whole trip here in Varanasi as well. Yes.
Yes, also all like always to promote the city of Varanasi on the international arena has been the Prime Minister's agenda ever since he won his first Lok Sabha election from here in the year 2014, Abhishek, and that's the reason why the BCCI, the UP government coming together for the International Cricket Stadium, and the ceremony is going to be graced by well-known cricketers like Tendulkar, Gavaskar and Ravi Shastri as well, isn't it?
Well, certainly, and from past couple of years, the concentration has always been on Varanasi to connect this city of Uttar Pradesh as an international city. It began with the launch and the inauguration of the corridor, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. We've also seen how the city has been transformed in the sense of infrastructure, providing them, giving it a status of the smart city, and not just that, G20 summit, which also happened in Varanasi, it gave a platform for the international, investors and the delegates to come here and view and witness the beauty and the relevance of this holy city. And now today, this international cricket stadium, which is going to be the third in Uttar Pradesh and first in Varanasi, is highly equipped. And at the same time, it is coming with a design in the form of a temple, a jamru, and giving this mythological references is surely the benchmark of this project. And moreover, as I was telling about, the fact that this is the first visit to Kashi and the 31st visit so far in past 9 years of being the Prime Minister and being the Member of Parliament from Varanasi. Whenever Prime Minister comes here, he always gives something to the Varanasi, but this time it's more about the women empowerment with the bill which has been passed and giving the stadium and launching the Atal Vidyalaya is also a milestone, giving a push to the education, youth, and for all these children who are very excited. And that is why today he's spending a fair amount of time here in Kashi, Varanasi. He has reached in Varanasi, and he's, you can see how he's getting a grand welcome by the locals here, by the women and the Karyakartas who are excited. And that is why today Kashi is all about Prime Minister Modi. And today he's going to give a lot of time engaging in the dialogue, conversation, and at the same time giving away these two big projects today in Varanasi as well.
Take us to the details again of his itinerary, Abhishek.
Well, as per the itinerary, Prime Minister Modi is reaching the Ganjari, where this international cricket stadium will be launched today. He will be laying the foundation stone of it. There it's approximately about an hour and a half, the full time for this program. We can see that how the top players have reached there, be it Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar, and the representatives from the BCCI and the top dignitaries, including, of course, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and others. There he is going to address a public rally. It is expecting a big crowd there. More than 25,000 people are expected there, and they will be witnessing, what Prime Minister has to say after his, first public address in his home constituency. So that is on the priority first. After that, he will be moving towards the Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya, Sanskrit Vishwavidyalaya, where he will be having this dialogue with these women Karyakartas who will be honoring him, and at the same time will also be talking about how this bill has passed, the Women Reservation Bill. And afterwards, he will come at approximately 4:30 at the Ruzas Convention Center, where he will be launching the Atal Vidyalaya, 16 of them. One of them is, of course, in Kashi and other districts of Uttar Pradesh. And there he will also be meeting with the students. And we have seen that how a big number of children who have come here, they're pretty excited to listen to Prime Minister. And afterwards, after this program, he will take off to Delhi approximately 7 or 6:45. So that is something is on the itinerary, and we expect a huge welcome. There are 5 points which have been made from the Ganjari to this at this spot in Rutash Convention Center, where he will be welcomed by the citizens, by the women who are excited for this reservation bill. So, not just only in terms of what Varanasi is getting, but also the sentiment which is high in Varanasi after the women reservation bill has passed, and the Kashi people witnessing his Member of Parliament once again is always a joy for them, and that is why a pictures and the visuals which we can certainly see is about the excitement on the presence of Prime Minister today in Varanasi.
Undoubtedly also is an important build-up in the run-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, where in fact the Prime Minister is going to be looking at contesting once again from this seat, isn't it, Abhishek?
Yeah, certainly, giving away so much of attention to Kashi, indeed a priority for the Prime Minister. But if we talk about political relevance of it, it is also deep down. Not only Kashi, the whole area, the whole region of Kashi and Gorakhpur region, which is, the priority for the BJP, approximately 29 seats falls in this category. And that is why, launching schemes from here, having a dialogue and, making a presence of himself will give a lot of mileage to the BJP and to the Modi government indeed, in a way that how there has been several projects, and in the past couple of years, specifically in the second tenure of the Modi government, a lot of projects were launched in Purvanchal itself. We have the Purvanchal Expressway. If I talk about the AIMS, which was launched in Gorakhpur, the fertilizer plant in Gorakhpur, also the Ganga Expressway, which is adjoining Meerut to Allahabad, and all those projects which were, concentrated on uplifting this region has always been on the priority, and that will translate into a lot of support for the incumbent party in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections. And Prime Minister is all set again to contest from Varanasi. So, taking all this together and giving, in a way, a report card of what he has done and how the government has been prioritized this region, which the BJP says has always been neglected by the past government, is something which the sentiment the party and the government wants to create. But, Prime Minister is a star in his home constituency, and whenever he comes, he gets a huge welcome and a very positive response. So for Kashi, it's all about Narendra Modi, and that is why whenever he is there in Varanasi, we certainly see the same kind of excitement. But this time, it is more important. Yes, indeed, we can certainly see an unofficial kind of a campaign before the Lok Sabha election. But by giving away this, schemes and this project, Prime Minister is again making sure that Varanasi gets what it deserves and putting Varanasi on international web with providing these facilities, and now with International Cricket Stadium and multifaceted, this Atal Vidyalaya.
Coming to that, talk to us a little more about these 16 newly constructed Atal Residential Schools that also has cost more than 1,000 crore, isn't it? Talk to us about the specific features of this school as well, Abhishek.
Well, yes, indeed. The Atal Vidyalaya, which is the residential school, is built in 16 of the districts in Uttar Pradesh, including one in Varanasi and another one in Lucknow, Mohanlalganj, and other districts as well. Now, the idea is to provide quality education to these underprivileged students and who are not able to get, the access to a quality education. And that is why such schools have been made. They will certainly, have been constructed keeping in mind the orphanage students, who are economically weaker section, the students of the labor community, and all those underprivileged will be given priority. Now, what is also important is it's a residential school. So from the age 6 to 14, the students can enroll. And they will be given, high quality education. It has the junior high school and the secondary school, and it's all for free. So that is why, the focus is to provide not just free education, but also quality education, which can provide them the opportunity in their careers later on. And they will be, getting, the basic education. They will also be getting modern education, computer labs, sports, focus on the sports activities, co-curricular activities, and, trying to get these students, these underprivileged students, connect with the mainstream society, so that when they come out of the schools, they're very well prepared for the competitive exams. They're very well prepared to face the challenges of the society, and that is what this Atal Vidyalaya has been is the major motive. And today, 16 of such schools will be launched and will be given to the public by Prime Minister Modi. And this scheme was launched in 2021. And today, technically within 2 years, these schools have been built. And Prime Minister, by giving these schools given to the public and launching it from Varanasi, is a very strong message of how the government is, looking at providing quality education, not just free education, but giving them resources and an environment for such underprivileged students and children who can better be a future, who could be a better future, can have a better future. And that is why this school and this kind of concept is going to be very important as far as this region is concerned. And of course, Uttar Pradesh, which is constantly, making efforts to provide quality education to the students as well. Yes.
That's right. In fact, be with us, Abhishek. Just coming back to you in a moment from now. These are pictures of the Prime Minister. In fact, who is now, in fact, on the dais.
राजधानी रही है काशी, इसमें जो आज जरा सी कमी थी वो आज पूरा करने के लिए आप मंच पर हैं। हम सब कृतज्ञ हैं, भारतवासी कृतज्ञ हैं, काशीवासी कृतज्ञ हैं। बहुत बहुत स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हुए मैं अनुरोध करती हूँ माननीय मुख्यमंत्री उत्तर प्रदेश से कि सर हम सब की तरफ से माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को ये नंदी गाय प्रदान करके उनका स्वागत करें, अभिनंदन करें।
Getting you all the details from Banaras right now on your screen. The Prime Minister first being felicitated on dais. Let's take a listen.
आपको एक छोटी सी भेंट हमारी भावनाएं। और अब मैं अनुरोध करती हूं बीसीसीआई के चेयरमैन आदरणीय श्री रोजरबिन्ने जी और सेक्रेटरी श्री जय शाह जी से ये सिंबॉलिक बैट उन्हें प्रदान करके आज इस अवसर पर उनका स्वागत करें, अभिनंदन करें। मैं अनुरोध करती हूं वाइस चेयरमैन श्री राजीव शुक्ला जी बीसीसीआई के कि वो भी बैट प्रदान करके माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का स्वागत करें, अभिनंदन करें। बहुत जोरदार तालियों के बीच भारत माता की और भारत रत्न से सम्मानित आदरणीय श्री सचिन तेंदुलकर जी एक नमो की जैकेट जर्सी प्रदान करेंगे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को। हम सबकी तरफ से बहुत जोरदार तालियों से एक बार पुनः सम्मानित मंच का हम वादन करते हैं, अभिनंदन करते हैं, स्वागत करते हैं। स्वागत 100 बार आपका, 100 बार है अभिनंदन। आज की तारीख काशी के तारीख में स्वर्णाक्षरों से लिखी जाएगी।